all right. So I think I got LaTeX working, sort of. And SVGs too. But let me verify that really quickly. But I think I was able to get this working. Great, so that's tech, LaTeX, and I notice it looks like the Y never gets completely written or completely faded in. And I'm hoping that that's just an artifact. Maybe if I do -W. Oh wait, I think I broke something else. Or it might have been broken earlier. Dang! Writing to a closed file. I guess there's something else broken about file writing. Wait, what? Wasn't trying to do that. Okay. I see what changes there are here. Not a ton. I can just go back to the tip. I'm gonna try fetching. Actually, the upstream has changed so much that I don't know if fetching is the right thing to do. I'm gonna just try to go to origin master. And from here, I'll do some random thing. Look at the surface example. I'll do that without previewing, so it should go a little faster. Okay, and that worked normally, so maybe I did just break something. I'm gonna go back to that branch. Switch, what was it even called? OpenGL tech, I think. Try to run this. I wonder why that would... I don't know what change I made that could have broken it. Oh, you know, maybe it was this interact line. So let me try writing it now. Okay, and that worked. So I guess the takeaway is that if you attempt to write a file while self.interact is in the script, nah, it actually didn't do anything. It just froze there. I think the lesson is just don't try to write a file when there's interact in the scene. Now it's just not doing anything. Okay. But to verify, if I comment that, then it works normally. And let me check the quality. Let's do the default quality, which should be high. Yeah, another thing I notice, whatever the algorithm is that does the change, it looks a lot weirder with OpenGL. I think that's consistent with the upstream version, though. I'm not sure that's something we can fix. So I go to master here. So I go to master here. Actually, I don't think I need to. I think I just run Manim GL from here. Try running, well, guess not. Maybe it's like this. Okay, looks like I've got a breakpoint somewhere. So I'm gonna try to, sample scenes. .py. And I messed something up with my plugins file. Whatever, I'll deal with that later. Just take this out. What did I do here? Plugin, nothing there. Okay, anyway, if I try to run this. Nope, did something else wrong. Make that an F. Yeah, it does the same thing. It looks a lot grainier. I don't even know how to write a file with the upstream version. Okay. Anyway, that seems right. I'm gonna see what needs to be done to bring over text. And I don't know anything about text, including what file it's in. Guess it's this one. Wait, where'd it go? Yeah, here. I think I can use text normally though. So let me just try, go to basic.py. And I write text of something. Pretty sure this will work. If I can remember how to... I use this thing so often that I don't even know how to... I don't even remember these commands anymore. I just use cache run every single time. And that's a problem. That'll actually break the previous version. This is a change that I added in order to make the OpenGL rendering working. Make the OpenGL rendering work. What I think I need to do here is where this happens, SVG path 93. I just have to do this the same thing, only with the OpenGL render. Otherwise, I just won't do that. And what I do, save that. Okay. That verifies that it works. Let's try doing that instead. Great. Now, when we do this with OpenGL, let me try doing both of these. And currently, OpenGL text doesn't even exist. Oh man, there's a few of these actually. Markup text, text paragraph. So text is an SVG object, paragraph is a V group. Interesting. And I guess it uses the same logic as the text object. And the Cairo text, which I also don't know how to use. I guess to start this, I just start an OpenGL text object class. I'll see if I can do the same thing with just inheriting from the regular text class. Multiple inheriting, I guess. And SVG objects work already, so maybe this won't be that hard to do. Class. Multiple inheriting, I guess. And SVG objects work already, so maybe this won't be that hard to do. And what I'm going to want to do here, well, first things first, I'm going to make sure this gets imported. So here, make sure it gets imported when I import OpenGL. And this what I think I'm going to want to do is inherit from OpenGL object and text, so that when it's resolving methods, it's going to go first to OpenGL object and then go to text. And I actually know a few instances where this will cause problems. Since I've done it once before, I can see where this went wrong with OpenGL tech object. Oh, with that I just copied a bunch of them. Wait, how much of this did I copy? Tech title. Oh, I remember what I did. I copied these, but most of the stuff that's copied is just to change the inheritance structure. Because I want to import from OpenGL SVG path object. And actually I want to do the same thing with this, I think. This might actually be easier than I thought. I might be able to get away with just copying the regular text object and then changing where each of these is inheriting from. Just switching to the OpenGL equivalents. I'm sure it won't be that easy though. These have generate points. They don't. Okay, so here's what I'm going to try with the OpenGL text object. Let me just have everything from the regular text object. I'll bring all of that over. And then to start, I'm going to try just one at a time, bringing over each of these classes just by adding OpenGL to their names and then making them inherit from an OpenGL class. So starting with Cairo text, I'll just do that. Then wherever OpenGL SVG object got imported, or the regular SVG object here, just switch that with an OpenGL version. I'm not terribly confident this will work, but I am a little. So now if I go here, I have an OpenGL Cairo text. Let's see if I can just write this. There's no attribute text. Where did that come from? OpenGL text object, import star. It says this has no attribute text. Oh, is this from one of those all things? Yeah. Let me... Honestly, I'll just comment this for now. Think that'll be fine. And we got something wrong. Cairo text editor has no attribute path string con. Comment this for now. Think that'll be fine. And we got something wrong. Cairo text editor has no attribute path string config. I think this is fair. Where did this come up? OpenGL SVG object. 41. I remember adding this, and I knew when I was adding it that it was kind of jank. Let's see. So here, it's looking for that path string config. It gets... So in this initializer, it is creating a path string config. So how is it not set? The Cairo text has no attribute path string config. Maybe I should look at more of the stack trace. So the Cairo text initializes this SVG mod. Oh, that's the problem. This should be an OpenGL SVG object. So let me just remove that from the imports. That should break it. And it did break it, which is good because now I can go here and just replace this. No attribute, a symbol family. Okay. Actually, I think I already see. This is calling a Vim object init, so it looks like it's using another non-OpenGL object. Just the OpenGL Cairo text. It's doing this gin cars. Yeah, and this is instantiating a regular V group. I think what I'll do is just remove everything that isn't OpenGL from this. So let me just import the OpenGL versions of all of these. For index points and enumerate points, have you looked into Vulkan at all? Just curious. No, not at all. Actually, I don't know I'm not that familiar with the interplay between like OpenGL, Metal, Vulkan. Yeah, I don't know any of those that much. Hey, what's up? I'm pretty sure Metal is the one for Mac. Then there's another thing. I think like DirectX is for Windows, but I've only looked into OpenGL. What is this doing? It looks like it's going through all the points. Each one for Mac. Then there's another thing. I think like DirectX is for Windows, but I've only looked into OpenGL. What is this doing? It looks like it's going through all the points. Each append points point. So maybe then it's appending a list? Gotcha, gotcha. And then as long as it's not the end, it's not the end, and it's not the end of a curve, and one of the points is not equal to the next point. Each dot add line to last. What is this doing? Text object. Let me see if I can find something. If I can look in the blame or something and figure out what this is. Is it like here? Fix 3 bugs. Remove the last mtag and SVG files to make text run in shaders. I wonder if in points per cubic... I'm going to try just making this a 3. And then if that doesn't work, I'm going to try making it a 4. Because I'm just not totally sure what this is doing. Vulkan is sort of an alternative to OpenGL, arguably more performant under certain benchmarks and lower level. Well, OpenGL is already super low level. So if it's more low level than that, I don't know if I want to do that. So here, there's going to have to be if not as widely supported, I see. Graphics programming is in this weird space where there's also web GPU coming out. And with web GPU, it's supposed to be like easier to use, have more functionality, stuff like that. But they're rewriting the language. There's another language that they want to use. So like OpenGL's out, I guess. And the new language that they're bringing in, it's actually... It looks pretty bad, to be honest. And so I guess you'll have to learn it again. Or learn graphics programming again. Which doesn't sound fun. These should be switched. Where did that happen? SVG path module has my attribute points. That's true. Oh. I have to do this up here. Then if the length of points equals 0. Okay. I am shocked that that didn't just break instantly. But why didn't the Y appear? That's weird. Had a pipe dream. Let's hear it. I wonder if this is one of those things. I'm doing a wait after this. That Y is actually just not there. That's super weird. What happens if I put a 4 here? Nope, that just crashes. I can't believe I can't believe the Y really isn't there. That's crazy. I'm also thinking maybe we need better controls. I don't know. Highly permissive declarative language. What do you mean by highly permissive? It sounds like you're describing C, sort of. Language. What do you mean by highly permissive? It sounds like you're describing C, sort of. Okay, I guess I have to figure out where that Y went. It probably has something to do with this logic, if I'm being honest. Self file name, file height. You can say draw 5 circles. That's pretty close to what Manim does. I'm gonna try printing this file name. So this is the SVG that it's reading. I'm gonna take a look at that. What was it? Media tech. Nope, where is it? Media texts. Now you can write any expression in natural language. That sounds incredibly difficult. Okay, so the Y is here. As long as it makes grammatical sense. I don't know if, don't quote me on this. I'm not sure if all languages are precise enough to be interpreted by computers. But don't quote me on. Yeah, because if you get into things like figures of speech, well, I guess you wouldn't expect the language to understand figures of speech. I don't know. Maybe that is totally doable. Okay, so if I use the SVG directly, then the Y will appear. So this is so the final object is being removed somewhere. Here, it's probably there. So what I'm gonna do here, NLP is kind of in my bailiwick. I'm not sure what that means. Let me see how many sub-objects there are here. And that didn't work. Oh. Yeah. Okay, so there's 15 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay. And then now it looks like it's actually missing 2 things. Let me try doing this with just Manim or something. Oh, and then it does have all of the characters, so there's something weird going on. Specifically at SVO sentences. I'm not familiar with SVO sentences. So there's something to do with the space. What it probably is, my prediction or whatever is that 50, this 15 is the number of letters, so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. The Y is missing for some reason, and it's including the space. I think it should be doable. Yeah, probably. I mean, you're better positioned to tell if it's doable than me. So what I'm gonna try doing here is just only showing the final one. And then it appears. That's super weird. So maybe if I don't interact... Wait, I didn't change it. If I just wait here. Is there something wrong with the wait or with the right function? Maybe I should just add it.